Hello students, welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Literature World. I'm your English literature educator Nityanand. Today I'll be discussing about sonnet number 18 by William Shakespeare. So before going through the text of the sonnet, we will first understand William Shakespeare as a sonneteer and then we will discuss about sonnet. What is sonnet? Okay, so let's discuss about William Shakespeare as a sonneteer. So, William Shakespeare as a sonneteer, total being a sonneteer, William Shakespeare has written total 154 sonnets, and these sonnets have been published by one of his friends, Thomas Thorpe, together in a quarto form in 1609. And if we discuss about the all sonnets of William Shakespeare, we will find that all the sonnets have been dedicated to the three personalities. From the very beginning of his sonnets to 126, we will find that these are the sonnets dedicated to an unnamed attractive young man, that is William Herbert. And William Herbert represents beauty, love, and praise. Second, from 127 to 152, and it is these are the sonnets addressed to a dark lady, and the dark lady is assumed to be Mary Fitton. It is also assumed to be that Mary Fitton is the beloved of William Shakespeare. And the last two sonnets, that is 153 and 154, these are the sonnets dedicated to Cupid, that is Roman god of love. Okay, so now we will discuss about what is sonnet and the history of sonnet. So, sonnet is a term derived from an Italian word sonetto, that means a little strain or music. Okay, and the sonnet was invented by an Italian poet, Giacomo da Lentini, in 13th century, but it was popularized by a 14th century Italian humanist scholar, Francesco Petrarch. And after the name of Francesco Petrarch, the Italian sonnet has been named, that is Petrarchan style of sonnet. Pierre de Ronsard is a 16th century poet who is called Prince of Poet in France, and his sonnets are translated by Earl of Surrey, that is Henry Howard. Earl of Surrey is a kind of position which Henry Howard was entitled by Queen Elizabeth. So, Earl is a position and he was Earl of Surrey. Okay, so Surrey is a place name and Earl is his position which was entitled by Queen Elizabeth to Henry Howard. So if we discuss about the history of sonnet, we will find that Henry Howard and his friend Sir Thomas Wyatt have been sent to Italy for a diplomatic mission, and there they met Francesco Petrarch and found that uh, Petrarch has been writing the sonnet style, the sonnet. Okay, and after returning from Italy, they brought sonnet into England and they also introduced sonnet in a different manner. Earl of Surrey and Sir Thomas Wyatt, they both introduced a new kind of sonnet that is called English sonnet. And after some decades, it is named after the name of William Shakespeare just because William Shakespeare has popularized it. Okay, so next we will understand the types of sonnets. Okay, so there are total mainly the sonnet has been discussed or divided into three parts, that is Italian sonnet, Spenserian sonnet, and English sonnet, that is Shakespearean sonnet. But two more sonnets have been introduced, and apart from these all sonnets, we will discuss some more sonnets like Miltonic sonnet and then Wordsworthian sonnet. So let's talk about first Italian sonnet. So Italian sonnet is also known as Petrarchan sonnet. And if we talk about the structure of Italian sonnet, we will find that it has been divided into uh, two stanza, that is octave and sestet. So in this type of sonnet, Italian sonnet, we will find that the poet raised a question in the octave, and then the poet himself tries to answer the question raised by him. And there is a rhyme scheme, there is a fixed rhyme scheme in the Italian sonnet, that is A B B A B B A C D E C D E, or the sestet, the another rhyme scheme of the sestet is C D C D C D. So this is all about Italian sonnet or Petrarchan sonnet. Next is Spenserian sonnet. And Spenserian sonnet is named after the poet, after the name of Edmund Spenser. It is Edmund Spenser who has tried his hand in a different kind of sonnet, that is Spenserian sonnet. And Spenserian sonnet means Edmund Spenser has written a collection of sonnet, that is Amorati, and apart from the Amorati, he has written more sonnets, and he is discussed all the sonnets, and he has structured the sonnet in a different manner from Italian and English. Okay, or Shakespearean sonnet. He has structured three quatrains, and all the quatrains are interlinked. And last, a concluding couplet, that is also done by William Shakespeare in English sonnet, that is Earl of Surrey and Sir Thomas Wyatt. So three interlocked quatrains and a couplet is there in the Spenserian sonnet. We will find the rhyme scheme of Spenserian sonnet is A B A B B C B C C D C D and E E. So this is all about Spenserian sonnet. If we talk about English sonnet or Shakespearean sonnet, why it is not named after the name of Earl of Surrey and Sir Thomas Wyatt, and why it is named after after the name of William Shakespeare? Because Earl of Surrey and Sir Thomas Wyatt have introduced this type of sonnet, that is English sonnet, but William Shakespeare has popularized it. And William Shakespeare has written total 154 sonnets, and these sonnets are very very important, and it has a great influence in it. So that's why English sonnet is named after the name of William Shakespeare, that is Shakespearean sonnet. And William Shakespeare has also followed the style of Earl of Surrey and Sir Thomas Wyatt, that is three quatrains and a concluding couplet. And the rhyme scheme will be differ from Spenserian and Italian sonnet, that is A B A B C D C D E F E F and G G. So this is all about English sonnet. And apart from these three sonnets, Italian, Spenserian, English sonnet, we have some more type of sonnet, that is Onegin sonnet. Okay, Onegin sonnet. It is sometimes named after the name of Alexander Pushkin, that is Pushkin sonnet. So the Pushkin sonnet or Onegin sonnet, it also follows three quatrains and a closing couplet. Okay, and the rhyme scheme of the Onegin sonnet or Pushkin sonnet will be A B A B C C D D E F F E G G. Okay, and the next sonnet, the next type of sonnet is curtal sonnet. Okay, curtal sonnet. Curtal means shortened. Okay, curtal means shortened, and it is totally different. The curtal sonnet is totally different from all the four sonnets, that is Italian, Spenserian, Onegin and English sonnets. it is totally different, and it follows a different type of style and different type of writing a sonnet. Curtal sonnet has one sestet and one quintain. Means curtal means shortened. So octave has been shortened in sestet, and sestet has been shortened in quintain form. And the rhyme scheme will be A B C A B C D C B D C, or the quintain rhyme scheme. Another rhyme scheme of quintain is DBCDC. So this is all about curtal sonnet, and we will find that in all the sonnets, all the types of sonnet, uh, all the writers, all the poets used iambic pentameter. Iambic pentameter is a type of writing poetry. There are total 10 syllables in a line. So that is iambic pentameter. Pentameter means 5 meter, means there is a 5 meter in a line. Total 10 syllables will be there in a pentameter lines. So if we will discuss about the history of Onegin sonnets, we will find that Onegin sonnet is also called Pushkin sonnet, refers to the verse from form popularized or invented by Russian poet Alexander Pushkin. Okay. So it is Alexander Pushkin, who Alexander Pushkin, who has introduced or who has invented the Pushkin sonnet or Onegin sonnet through his 1825 to 1832 novel in verse, that is Using Onegin. Okay, you see, this is Using Onegin. This is a work. This is a novel which is written in the form of verse. And similarly, this type of sonnet. This type of novel has been written by an Indian English writer, that is Vikram Seth. He has also written a different type of novel which is in sonnet form, that is The Golden Gate, in 1986. So this novel is in a verse form. Okay, this novel is in a verse form, composed of 590 Onegin stanzas. Okay, so the rhyme scheme of Onegin sonnet, which is the lowercase letter in rhyme scheme, represent feminine rhyme. So what is feminine rhyme? For the to know feminine rhyme, I will make a separate video of on rhetoric and prosody. Okay, not rhetoric, it's prosody. So we will discuss there about the meters, syllables, what is rhyme, feminine rhyme, what is masculine rhyme, and all about the prosody in that particular video. Okay, so next is curtal sonnet. Curtal sonnet is a form, it is a kind of sonnet which was invented by a 19th century English poet, that is G.M. Hopkins, Gerard Manley Hopkins, and used in three of his poems. If we talk about the curtal sonnets, G.M. Hopkins, Gerard Manley Hopkins has written it in it is actually it is a stanza of 11 line, a poem of 11 line. Sometimes it is called 10 and half line sonnet. Okay, and examples of this form is Pied Beauty, Peace, and As Bows. And these three sonnets have been written by G.M. Hopkins. Okay, so this is all about the types of sonnet and what is sonnet. So you must remember all these important facts which have been discussed by me. Next, I'll be dealing the sonnet number 18 by William Shakespeare line by line in another video. And thank you so much for watching this video.